I might just disappear. Feel like I skip the year. I ain't got to fear. I could risk losing it. What are the benefits? Or should I hold it tight? Turn my clutches instead of just letting it go. I'd have been wrong before.
About set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Today, we've got a matchup of playoff hopefuls in the same division between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and today we've got a division matchup between two teams certainly setting their sights on October as we get deeper into the back half of the season, guys.
That's right, Matty. These two teams both figure to be fighting each other and the rest of the league down the stretch for postseason positioning. There's still a good amount of time left in this season, but this is when each game takes on a little added significance because the races, they're starting to take shape a little bit. This one ought to be a good litmus test for both of these clubs.
Luis Severino is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
So now here is Marcus Semien, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. Fouled off. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. George Springer, the next to hit, has had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Out in front of it, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of a number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Judge is under it. And that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat on MLB Network. Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Little chopper back to the mound. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
And Dan D-Row, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So here is DJ LeMahieu, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
2-0 now. And the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Espinal is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Cavan Biggio. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Cavan Biggio.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is on his horse. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next to stand in is Rendell Grichuk. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
Guy having another solid campaign, D-Row, coming off a month with double-digit dingers.
Yeah, I was going to say solid. I'll raise you a little bit. That's in fuego right there. Double-digit bombs in 1 month. Watch out for this guy. He's on fire.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Popped him up. LeMahieu is there. And that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Giancarlo Stanton now.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
The second for one. Back to first, and they'll take care of Stanton as well. It's a double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll come in here at 259, 27 homers, and 79 RBIs. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he fouls this one off.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Down in order go the Yankees. We'll move to the third with no score.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it one away. Into the box, Corey Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Batting ninth.
Up next, Riley Adams. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot down the line in left. Third home run for him on the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Next will be the designated hitter, George Springer. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fouled away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit. So we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Digging in will be Luke Voigt. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
The first baseman.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's gone just 2 for 15. In there, no balls and a strike. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Christian Vasquez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get to the chase again.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Adams is after it, but no chance to recover. Vasquez is on at first after the strikeout. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Gio Urshela stands in as he looks at a called strike. Vasquez is off of first with 2 away. Changeup laid off down around the shins. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. 3-1.
Good job to work the count, put himself back in the driver's seat. He started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
2 out with a man at first. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. Another one sent foul. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 1-0. Kevin Biggio stepping up now
Leading off
as we begin the top of the fourth.
The third baseman, number 8, Kevin Biggio.
First pitch of the AB now. Runs up and gets this one down. And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one, an infield single.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. Popped up. Voit moving to his left. One down. Here's
Now
Randall
batting,
Grichuk. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go to start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
A ball and a strike now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. And it's fouled away. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Another 2-2 offering. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Back goes Stanton. Gone! Randall Grichuk, a 2-run shot. Number 35 now on the season. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Santiago Espinal is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So next to bat will be Corey Dickerson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to Voit, takes care of him, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Jays. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Not close. It's 2-0. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ball 3.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. And And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredible.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Oh, behind the back. Throw gets him 2 down. Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. Still down 3-0. Now at the plate, Riley Adams.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In comes Judge, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
At the plate, Marcus Semien. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. The tag by LeMahieu, and they got him at second base.
That was a great throw from a guy that's not necessarily known for his catch and throw abilities. He had a huge lead over at first, but it didn't make much of a difference as he's cut down.
The 1-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Now the payoff pitch home. And the slider misses low and away here. It's ball 4.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So stepping in is George Springer. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Middle, LeMahieu for 1. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Last half of the 5th coming up. Toronto leads this one 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Leading off for the Yankees,
Torres will stand in for the second
hitter,
time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes.
Torres.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
3-0 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. At the plate now is
the first baseman.
He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. 0-1. Here it comes. And low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Now into the box, Aaron Hicks, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
The catcher, number 13.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 1 pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Luis Cessa takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. All set for the start of the inning, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, we got a nice little hitting streak going.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Guerrero stands at second with no outs. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a base hit. Guerrero rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he's safe at the plate as they move on top 4-0, and he'll get in there safely.
Now back, left field.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Popped up. Voit has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Rendell Gritcher will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 1 out and a runner on second base. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. He's right there. Throw goes over to third, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The batter at second baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Standing in now, Santiago Espinal. Sacrifice attempt here. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, Corey Dickerson. Past meetings against Luis Cessa, he's a .333 hitter. 2 of those hits were for home runs. This is popped up. Gonzalez will put this one away, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Yankees nothing. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And with one away, we get a look there at where these guys sit in the current division standings. And you can see them trailing by 2.5 games entering play today. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Eric Gonzalez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Now he'll step off. The 2-1 on its way. Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, he's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. This pitch is popped up. Guerrero has a play. 2 gone. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
3-1 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2. To short. Simeon's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2. Nick Goody is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Striding in is Riley Adams. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. First pitch on its way. And a ball, 1-0. Here it comes. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. George Springer waits on deck. One out, nobody on. Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Here's George Springer, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
The set and the 1-1 pitch.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 2-2. Hard hit towards center. Hicks is there. 2 gone. And stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
As a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. Simeon leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Popped him up. Vasquez over to his left, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Taylor Saucedo will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 40, Taylor Saucedo.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
Leading up,
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
the right fielder.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
1-1 the count now. Now the pitch. Broken bat as this is hit on the ground to second. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Giancarlo Stanton is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. In now is the Yankees DH, Gleyber Torres. It was a walk in his last trip.
Gleyber.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Yanks held in check. They trail here 4-0. Clint Frazier is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. Darren O'Day has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here's the first pitch to him. Kevin Biggio is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next to bat for Toronto, Lourdes Gurriel. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop-out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Now to the plate here is Rendell Grichuk. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Vasquez will wait on it, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 4. Now to the plate, Luke Voigt struck out in his last trip to the plate.
The first
Too
baseman,
low, 1-0.
Luke Voigt.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Line toward right center. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Up next to the game.
Next to hit, Aaron Hicks. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Hicks.
In there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So next to hit is Christian Vasquez, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And that's too high, ball 2.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning.
Oh, it's off the third base bag. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
Number 29.
Anthony Castro takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Into the box, Gio Urshela, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 2 balls and no strikes. Hit to third, reined in, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. A good performance there by the Toronto bullpen. Now it'll be Santiago Espinal. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Santiago Espinal.
Pitch on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Now stepping in next, Corey Dickerson. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering. Hard liner to center field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the catcher,
Riley Adams will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Full count, here it comes. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
the batter, number 10.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Marcus Semien. It was a walk in his last trip. From the belt, the pitch. Ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Now the 1-0.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Adams, the runner at first with 2 gone. Is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now. George Springer would be next. Now the 3-0 offering. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out. And now in the box, Eric Gonzalez. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out. And over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And, he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Second baseman.
With the first pitch, here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. From the stretch. Swing and a line drive. Dickerson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
The right fielder,
Clint Frazier comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Frazier is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He is.
And meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, I don't know if he has a blister or some kind of mechanical glitch right now, but anytime you hit 2 batters in 1 game, let alone an inning, you're in trouble. We'll see if he can dial it back in before he hits another guy.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. First and second now, 1 man out. And look out! That's the third batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem. He went right back after the very next hitter, and I think that's going to be the last pitch he throws in this one, and indeed it is. That's all, says the home plate umpire. He's ejected from the ball game, and you could see that one coming a mile away.
Yeah, at this point, it's just becoming a matter of player safety. You can't have a guy out there hitting back-to-back hitters. It certainly looks suspicious, but even if there wasn't any intent, he probably doesn't deserve to stay in the game anyway.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Gleyber Torres goes down, and they've got only one out left to work with. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. And this is swung on and missed, so with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Fouled off.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Gonzalez at third, Frazier at second, Stanton on at first with two down. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over. 4-0 the score this afternoon. Toronto led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Steven Matz records the victory, his 13th of the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan